Stay tuned to see if I actually read all of the 7 books for this month and the December wrap-up video. So December is over, it's officially 2012, and yes, I am filming 2 videos in one day, hence the same hair, same shirt, whatever, it's cool. You guys do it too, right? Save some time. I think that's okay. But anyway, remember last month when I said I was going to attempt to read 7 books for the month of December? Did I do it? Did I not? Well, I'm happy to say I read 6 out of those 7, and that's a lot for me to say. I never have read 6 books in a month ever, and I really cringed at this month. I never thought I would finish like at least 6, but I did. But there were some really good reads this month, so I'm really excited to show you guys what I liked and what I didn't like about them, and here we go. The first book I read was Shut Out by Kody Keplinger, and guys, this book is amazing. If you have not read it, you need to go read it. It was really good. If you, I'm not going to tell you what it's about. You can see that in my December to read video, but I finished this book within a day. Just like I finished Duff within a day. No surprise there. Kody Keplinger, you're an amazing author, and I cannot wait to read more books from you. Go read it, seriously. The next 2 books I read were number 2 and number 3 of the Perfect Chemistry series. So I read Rules of Attraction, then I read Chain Reaction. Now, I gotta say, I really enjoyed Rules of Attraction. I really loved Carlos. I didn't think I would like him that much because I knew he was kind of a jerk, but I really loved the relationship with him and Kiera. I thought it was a great book. I really liked the second one. I usually don't like second books in the series, but it was Simone and Elkeles, so I knew I would love it, and I did love it very much. I read that with this one within a day too, I think, but I love this book. Now for the third one, sorry, books are falling everywhere. For the third one, I liked the book. I didn't love it. I'm sorry. You guys can hate mail me, whatever. I just did not feel a connection between Lewis and what's her name? I don't even know her name. Lewis and Nikki as strong as I felt for Alex and Brittany and for Carlos and Kiera. I just felt it wasn't as strong of a connection. I don't know. I don't know what it was. It was just, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I really liked the book. The relationship wasn't, I wasn't in love with the couple as much as I was with the other 2 books. I thought it was a great way to end the series. Everything was tied up at the end. I could definitely tell that she is going to, I think she's going to write a book about their kids. Does that make sense? Like, I think she's going to write a book about Alex's kids and Carlos's kids and Lewis's kids, maybe. I'm hoping at least. But as far as all of them combined, this series, this one was definitely my least favorite. Perfect Chemistry, the number 1, will always be my first favorite. Like, that's my favorite out of the whole series, but this one just wasn't, if I was to give it a 1 out of 10, I would probably give it a 7. That's not an awful rating, so I did not hate the book by any means. The next book I read was Silence by Becca Fitzpatrick. This is number 3 in the Hush Hush series, and I didn't like it. I really did not like it at all. I gotta be 100% honest with you guys. I had a very hard time reading this, and I just felt, I don't know what it is about this series that it keeps going from good to bad, because I did not like Hush Hush that much, but I did like Crescendo, and I didn't like Silence, and maybe the 4th one will be good for me, maybe not. I just felt that it was just I was very confused at the beginning. That's one of the things that really pet peeved me. Okay, when you read sequels, sometimes the last book isn't so fresh in your mind, and I really hate rereading books just to read a sequel sometimes, because if I don't love it that much, I'm really not going to try to reread the second one just to figure out what's going on in the third one. That's just is kind of dumb to me. But if you like it, go for it. But as soon as I first started reading this one, usually books that have sequels give you a kind of a brief, even a freaking paragraph synopsis about what's going on, like in the previous books. Like, you know, so it gives you like a nice little catch up. At least all the books of sequels that I have read that have done that. This one just threw me in, and I was like, I don't even remember what happened in the second one. Just give me a little refresh and it will click my mind open, I promise. And it didn't. I was like, okay, what's going on? And it was just very rushed, I thought. And some of it was kind of boring, and I felt the whole Patch North thing got on my nerves. I really don't mean to be hating on this book by any means. I'm sorry if you're getting that intention, but I just didn't like it that much. If you liked it, that's great. People have different taste. But for me, it was kind of a thumbs down. The book I read was The Dead Tops Ways by Carrie. This book was kind of a so-so for me, only because it was so depressing. Like, wow. it was depressing. Like, you know those books where things get bad and then, you know, something good happens, you're like, oh, thank gosh, because I was really worried. This book just seems to keep getting, like, worse stuff keeps happening to this girl. Like, bam, 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 bam. I was like, I feel for you, girl. You are having a really tough life right now. It get really bad for her. She's very unlike her mom in the fact where she's very shy and timid, and this book just was kind of depressing to me almost, but these books are just already depressing in a way. But I did like it, so it wasn't a complete failure for me by any means. I did enjoy it. But yeah, that's the Dead Toss Waves. The next book I read is Jekkyl Loves Hyde by Beth Fantaskey, and I love this book. Beth Fantaskey, I love you. The chemistry between Jill and Tristan was just amazing. I really enjoyed reading that, and it kind of refreshing the tale of Jekkyl and Hyde. I thought it was great. So kudos, Beth Fantaskey, because I love this book. Alright, so those are the 6 books I read. I am just starting The Iron Knight by Julia Kagawa. I don't know why I waited till the end of the month to start reading it, but whatever. I'm only on page like 15, but so far December was a great month. If you guys want to see more of like to be read piles and all that stuff, let me know, because I will do one. I don't plan on doing these every month because sometimes what I read is very random, but if you guys want to see them, I'll plan them out, because I don't know if you guys enjoyed watching the to be read and then the wrap ups. But if you guys want them, I will totally do them. Just let me know, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.